In today's video, we're taking a look at how to install an outdoor roll-up shade, easy and simple. This is so easy, anyone could do everything that we use on the video. We're going to leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today and blocking the sun is in your mind. Don't worry. Here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. A few blocks away, a bus ride, but a back is a back. And these are the things that we get in the box. First, we have the wand. And the wand is used to raise or lower the shade. You can turn it clockwise to roll it up and counterclockwise to roll it down. Also, at the end of the wand is a hook that connects to the shade's crank loop, allowing you to raise and lower the shade. As you can see, the wand can be bent and maneuvered at different angles, making it easier to raise and lower the shade from a comfortable position, aka meaning launching back and drinking that sparkling, liquid, bubbly, gold sparkling water. Also in the box comes the shade, which comes pre-assembled with the fabric already rolled around the upper tube, so you don't have to assemble it yourself. Also, it has the bottom tubes with rings that can be secured with the included straps and included screw eye hooks to keep the shades from moving when it's rolled down. If we take a look at one end of the shade, it has a crank side plug which connects to the operating bracket and turns the roller when you use the wand. On the opposite end, it has the idler side plug which fits into the support bracket and allows the tube to rotate smoothly. Also included in the box, we have the screws and anchors. If you want to check out our video on how to install screws on masonry, we'll leave a link on the description. And lastly, included in the box is barbecue paper, the installation guide. The roller brackets can be repositioned for either a wall mount or an overhead mount, depending on your installation surface and how you want the shade to hang. In our case, we're going to use the wall mount position, but if you want to use the overhead mount position, what you want to do first is remove the plastic cover from the brackets. You just slide them out and they should come off with ease. And now that you remove the covers with your beautiful Hulk hands, you should be able to see the screws that hold the crank in position. So what we want to do is remove the screws and then set the position to our liking. Always remember the ancient technique passed down generation to generation of lefty loosey, righty tighty. Once you remove the screws, you're going to have two parts, which now you can take the crank part and rotate it to your desired position. You're going to align the screw holes and then insert the screws. And remember, once you feel it tight, that's good enough. You don't want to over tighten and ruin the thread. Also remember, you want to do this for both parts, and you would use the same technique, because the last thing you want is to forget the other side, go try to install it. Meanwhile, your spouse, significant other, friend, family member, or roommate on the household is looking and they lose the last belief they had in you. But we believe in you, Grasshopper. We believe in you. We know you can. You got this. And remember, you only do this if you're going to do the overhead mount. If you're doing the wall mount like we're doing, then you would use them just as they come. But no matter which of the two, from now on the technique will be the same. And now that we filled your brain with data, we're ready to start the installation. The first thing that you want to do is locate your home. Once you located your home, we want to locate the place where we're going to install our shade. And a pro tip, before buying the shade, you always want to measure so you can get the exact dimensions needed for your project. In our particular case, we're installing a 48-inch shade and we're doing wall mounted. And what we like to do to get an accurate measurement, and most importantly to make sure there's enough space to place our shade, what we like to do is place the brackets on both ends of the shade and hold them in place as we take the complete assembly against the installation area. It's going to allow us to check the fit and see exactly where the shade and brackets would sit before making the permanent installation. A pro tip, having a Watson for this part of the installation goes a long way. Once the undertaker has found the final resting place, what we like to do is mark the right side of our shade where our crank is going to go. And what this does, instead of marking both sides at one time, this avoids any sudden movement by the human factor of the equation, aka the spouse. I mean our non-paid employee. Our trusty and very intelligent Watson. Hopefully the editor deleted all this parts from the video. After we marked our final resting place, we like to install that bracket using the included screws. Depending on your material, you can choose to drill pilot holes, which is just taking a smaller drill bit than the mounting screws and pre-drilling before inserting the screws. If you're installing in concrete, brick, or stucco, you want to use the correct masonry bit and anchors. You want to make sure that your bit is the same size as the anchor, never larger. Once you vacuum and clean the hole, you can use a hammer to push the anchors in and then place your screws. In our case, we're just going to drill directly on the wood. Always remember the ancient technique passed down generation to generation of lefty loosey, righty tighty. As you can see on our brackets, we have some slots for the screws about 2 inches wide, that if in case when you place the screws you notice your bracket moved from the mark, you still have playroom to move them left or right. Now that our bracket is secure, we can go ahead and insert the shade on the bracket. So now that we know that that side it's not going to move and it's placed on the correct place, the end of where we want to cover with our shade, we can go on the other side and place the other bracket, insert it in the shade, and butt it up against our mounting surface. Like that, we can go ahead and mark it now, and we know we're not going to have the human factor on the other side. I mean our beautiful, strong, very intelligent Watson, aka always right, I mean beautiful and beautiful. And now that we have our mark, we're going to use the same technique as before. We're going to place our bracket on the mark. Having a Watson, it's going to go a long way. They can hold the bracket meanwhile you screw the screws. And remember, even if it moves, you still have the 1 to 2 inches of side play to get it on the mark. And we know you got this, Grasshopper. Not because of you, because of Watson. Wink, wink. Now that our brackets are installed on both ends, we can insert one of the end rollers into the bracket, then place the other end into the opposite bracket. And now you're one step closer to victory. We can hook our wand in the hole just like last night. I mean, we're professionally going to install the wand hook to the crank loop located on the operating side, in this case the right side of the shade. Now we're going to install our screw eye hooks that, with our included straps, are going to prevent the shade from moving in wind. And we do this with the shade fully lowered. We line up each screw eye with the rings on the bottom tube. Then we drill pilot holes and screw the eye hooks in place. You can screw the eye hook by hand, or you can use a hook tool bit for more ease. We'll leave links on the description of the video. Then we attach the included straps to the rings on the shade and the eye hooks we just screwed in. After attaching the straps, roll the shade up a few inches until there's a light tension, keeping it secure without overstretching the fabric. And now you've done it. You can pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You'll become a black belt of roll-up shade installation. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's the link to our latest video.